Hey everyone, this is Chris and Rob with the game. You're coming into the game room, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. We're doing our Wednesday live stream. How's everyone doing today? Well, you guys can't answer, but we're doing fine. How are you doing, Robert?
I froze. I froze for a second. Sorry.
Windows
Sorry.
update.
I had a Windows update. Yeah.
Burning.
I postponed the restart though. It's fine.
Okay.
It's all good.
Until you're like in the middle of doing something very important, then it's gonna like you can't delay this any further.
The middle of the stream, I'm gonna have to restart, guys. Myself.
He'll have no strings holding him back at that point.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello? Did you just restart? That was yes. Hold on. You're very robotic right now. It's like you restarted. Oh man. Hello?
There.
There. All right. You're still like
Right now.
you're jumping all over the place. There you go. I think we're even. All right. No, you're still delaying.
Damn it. All right, well, I'm gonna leave the call and come back.
All right.
We're off to a great start.
I shaved my beard, if no one can tell, so I'm beardless now. Sorry for this.
Sorry, y'all gotta look at that.
Yeah.
I called the police on him already.
I was hanging out at the pool. Oh my god.
He's at the pool again. Nope, he don't live here.
Okay, he lives here, but he doesn't have his beard on.
He shaved it off in the pool like that one lady.
Oh, that would be so weird.
That's so gross. Anyways,
Okay.
I think that all happened because I tried to pull up the stream on the YouTubes on my phone so I could look at the chat. But is it okay now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, good.
It's totally fine. So this week we're going to be talking about just things going on in our life. And are on the draft tournament, how that's going for the tournament itself and us personally, and just some odds and ends stuff going on. So, all right.
For sure.
First of all, how is the tournament going for you, Robert?
Well, I have played 2 matches, I believe. Yes. My first game I got annihilated. I think I played a Hulk team. Is that correct?
Hold on, let me see.
The first time.
You played Jazz. No, you didn't play a Hulk team. You just the Villainous Pack. Was it Villainous Pack?
No, I think I played a Hulk team, man, the first time.
Okay.
And just got wrecked.
Yeah.
Got wrecked, son. #wrecked. And yeah, I didn't go very well. I didn't know how to deal with that team. I didn't really know how to pilot my team all that well, other than just buy chipmunk hunks and try to get chipmunks in the field. And that didn't work out very well at all.
And you also didn't use your opponent's globals to your full extent.
That did not go very well. I should have used the female Thor, pay a shield, a character that gets KO'd goes to the use pile instead of the prep area.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they had a villain team. You're right. It was a villain team. They just flooded the field with villains and just kept attacking. There was no Hulk involved. There was a fix it though, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think
fix it doesn't matter in this format though.
No. But yeah, I didn't do very well on that game at all. I got destroyed 2-0,
which is what most matches go. Yeah.
Yeah, you can watch that match. That was my first week. My
first
second
round.
week, first round. Yeah. Do you want to talk about your first round? Well, you already completed your pool, haven't you?
No. We got 2 more matches to go. 2 more rounds. Okay.
Do you want to talk about your first round?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my first round, Robert played Jazz Cruise, by the way. Jazz Cruise hand model. You need to check him out. He's got beautiful hands. I played my first round. I played Peter Jizik. I'm in the European pool because we had an odd number of people for each, and so I went ahead and just filled the gap and went over to the European pool to make it even. Worked out, so I'm glad it did. If I can't complete a match on their time, I forfeit the match because that's only fair because it's their pool. So they gotta get in the pool, you know what I'm saying? So Peter had everyone in our pool is saying that me and Peter are going to move on. And also, by the way, um, 2 people from the European pool are going to move on to the top cut. 3 people from NA pool 1 are going to move on to the top cut. 3 people from NA pool 2 are going to move on to the top cut. So that's how we're going to get our top 8. We discussed that before the tournament. It seemed to make sense. And instead of dealing with, well, this person had a better strength of schedule in their pool compared to this pool, we're just doing straight 3 out of each pool except for EU. They get 2.
It's a smaller pool, so it just made sense.
Yeah. And Peter has the people were saying me and Peter are going to go out of the pool play. I looked at the teams. It kind of makes sense, but I think other people have an argument for making it out. But I played Peter. He has a villain team with Villainous Pact, so he just floods the field. But I play. Peter piloted his team very well. He played it really well. I played stupid. I was attacking.
So dumb.
Yeah, I attacked when I shouldn't have. And after my match, Ben was just like, "Yeah, you attack too much."
Classic Ben.
Yeah, Ben's just trying to be helpful, but Ben was right. I attacked too much because when I could get 4 damage on board, trying to avoid Peter getting his Villainous Pact and just swinging through for everything. Because I only have 1 villain, and that's Absorbing Man. I have 2 of him, and just it's not gonna be a great time me trying to block him. So
yeah. Speaking of Ben, during my first week, I went back and watched the film. I went back to the tape, and I heard him yelling at me too. Well, he didn't yell. He said it just by the shockwave, by the shockwave. And I was like, all right.
I don't know what I don't know what Robert's doing. He needs to just buy the shockwave.
Yeah. And then eventually he was just like, he doesn't see it. He's not going to buy the shockwave.
Yeah.
He just gave up on me. But it's true. I mean, so that was your week 1, right?
Yeah.
You just got too aggressive. My week 2, my second round, I play. Who did I play? Was that when I played Jazz?
No, you played Jazz week 1. Week 2.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm bad with names.
Yeah, he is. He doesn't remember my name sometimes.
I just call him Cheese.
That's my nickname is Cheesy, so that's how most everyone knows me in my real life. Because how many Chris's are there out in the world?
Chris, so many.
Heck, your brother's name is Chris, so
yeah, that's true.
At your house, I'm Cheesy. Yep. That's how your family knows me. You played Josh Bodie, and that was on Sunday.
I played Josh, and Josh is a really cool guy.
Yeah.
He had a Hulk team, and I just thought I was going to get annihilated, guys. He had all the good cards. He had a great draft. He had super rare Malekith. He had the uncommon Hulk. He had the Surtur that has breath weapon, and he was getting to it really fast.
One thing. Did you notice he was proxying his uncommon Hulk with the super rare Hulk?
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, he didn't have like uncommon, but he had the super rare. Or the Thor. It was Thor.
Yeah. It was so weird. But I gave him props for that because that was interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, that was really cool. He just had a really good draft, and unfortunately, or fortunately for me, I listened to Ben. I had a little Ben on my shoulder right here telling me, buy the shockwave. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy the shockwave. So I started piling up on some shockwaves, and it worked out. I was able to protect my characters. I bought a bunch of chipmunks, or I bought a chipmunk hunt, got a bunch of chipmunks, and I was able to protect them using the global on the shockwave and just deal shockwave damage until I was able to get through and basically win the match that way. And which was surprising because I thought I was going to get annihilated because of that uncommon Hulk.
There were a few mistakes on Robert's part in that match, but he won the match.
There was. If you watch that match at, I think it's the 29-minute mark, Chris has a mental breakdown because I could have won 5 turns earlier.
You could have won 5 turns in a row.
Oh my god, guys! You see, this is how he was in the stream. I went back and watched it. I could just hear the frustration in his voice. It was hilarious. So if you get a chance, go back and watch that match, and you can hear Chris just get super frustrated. We got messages from Ben saying that watching me is just so frustrating.
And I'm not getting frustrated at Robert that he's making bad plays. I'm getting frustrated because I know Robert's a good player. I don't want you guys to think that I'm talking shit on him.
And he knows that I do it all the time.
Yeah,
I do it all the time. It happens all the time. I'll have a turn where I can win, and I just don't attack. I lost the WKO draft because I had a turn where I could have swung and had lethal. I would have won first place and had a thing to Nats or whatever it was, and no, I was worried about defending instead of looking at the field and counting up damage and things like that. I just got in my mode of defend, and it cost me the game.
Yeah,
and that's
like Robert's a great, like in my opinion. I granted I'm a little bit biased. I think Robert's a great player, and I just get frustrated seeing him because I know how it is in your mind. You're just getting in there. I need to do this to protect this and this and this and this, and you're just not seeing it when you get to a certain point where you could have lethal, and you're just thinking I need to protect for next turn and this turn and this turn because you taught me how to play. So.
Yep, and I just get stuck in that mind frame. But I ended up pulling out the win. The first game I won with Shockwave and swung with Chipmunks, even though it took me 5 or 6 extra turns to do it. Second game he got Surtur out and just breath weapon my field, cleared everything out. My Chipmunk hunks were on their level 2 side or level 1 side. They only had 2 defense along with all my tokens and sidekicks that I had out there, and he was able to do that and clear my field. And he had the uncommon Hulk, and he was able to do damage with that. I just could not get anything.
He had the common Hulk.
The common Hulk, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the one that does the damage?
Yeah. He just couldn't.
Common. My bad.
Yeah, he couldn't get it. He had it on one side, one turn, but Robert had Shockwave coming out, so he re-rolled it and got double fist.
Yeah, that was risky. I don't think I would have done that. I would think I would have taken the KO. That way I could re-roll it again in the next turn.
He also had a sidekick and 2 lightning bolts, and he had
could have
KO'd the sidekick to spin up the Hulk and avoid Shockwave.
And if you want to see a video with a lot of Get the Hints global, watch that video.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I love that global. When it was on the Batman card, I forgot what it was called. Dark Avenger.
Oh my god.
I love Dark Avenger so much.
He played that crap all the time.
I love that card.
Oh, I've got a Bat family character in the field. I'm going to do you too.
Yep. And I haven't fielded anything. First, I got this Bolt. Let me ping you for that. Then I'll field my Alfred. Great Alfred. And then I'll just do you 2 more damage. So that was great. But anyways.
That's one way Robert could have won. He could have attacked with everything and had 1 damage left to Josh. And then the next turn got a lightning bolt and won.
Yeah, I was paranoid though. I was worried that he was gonna roll everything and just annihilate, like do 1 turn and just killed me because he had some big dudes out there. He rolled Surtur, he rolled his Hulk. He could have done a lot of. He could have pinged me with Get the Hints if he wanted to, just to get the ball rolling. So I was worried about that. So that's why I didn't swing with everything.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it makes sense.
Yeah. So I ended up losing the second turn or the second game. Third game
very decisively, by the way.
Yeah, he annihilated me on the second game. Third game was a little closer. I think I ended up winning 9. I had 9 life left, maybe. Or was that the one I had
6? 2? No, you had 2. That's right.
I think I had 2. Yeah, it just turned out I had the perfect amount of damage with my Chipmunks, and it was great. It was great. It was a good game. That was a really good game. Yeah. It was just back and forth, like. It was really cool. It was
Get the Hence's globals and Get the Hence's dice being played every single time.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a really good game. If you're looking for a good game, watch that one. That one was a good game. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed playing it. It was really fun.
Yeah, and you were a little bit wiped out because you had just gotten back from vacation too. So
yeah, I just got back from Houston. I was tired. I think I slept most of the day when we got back, and I wasn't feeling well. I actually didn't go to work on Monday because I wasn't feeling well. So it was fun while we were playing, while the cameras and the lights were on. But after that, I was just I was just done after that.
He showed out. He showed out when the lights were on.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Show up for the big game.
Okay.
But that was my second game. How did your second round go?
I played Philip Ball, from Dice Mayhem. He has what we, if you look at his team, you might think, what is he trying to do? And when you're playing him, you realize, oh, He's trying to draw. But the only counter to his team really is having Common Hulk, and I got Common Hulk, so I I mean
Yeah.
it was it was really ridiculous. I bought the things I needed to, played it when I needed to, and won. So he made it a little bit rough on me because on the second game he went first. He bought out because the my purchase order is based on me going first, so I could buy an investigation. My
Hmm.
opponent's going to buy an investigation the next turn. Then I'm going to buy an investigation on my next turn and field a sidekick. It's it sounds really convoluted, but if I go second, it I'm in a little bit of trouble, especially if they don't have anything for ramping. But I got lucky because Philip has release from ice, and release from the ice is really good.
Is that the
He
one that lets you draw a die from the use pile
yeah, prep a die from the use
and
pile.
prep it? Okay.
So basically what I was doing is I he went first. He bought my investigation.
Hmm.
My turn, I bought an investigation, filled his sidekick. Then he bought my last investigation, and so the next turn I bought two release from ice, and it kind of set up my game from then on because uh, the good thing about release from ice, it's it's kind of like a resurrection on some instances. It's kind of like a Rip Hunter's chalkboard on some instances, and other instances it's just two energy that you already paid for, and you get it for free after the first use. So it like I think that card needs to have more look at it because that's a really solid basic action, and I don't think people realize how good it is.
Yeah.
So I fully used his release from ice to carry me on the game too, and I won both games. Um, and it was really interesting. I won it. I won both games at the 1 hour and 26 minute mark, so it almost went to time in terms, but turns. But I think I would have won even if it went to turns because I had Hulk and Immortals in the field, and I was just going to be swinging in, causing damage the whole entire time, and he didn't really have an answer for that. So, and
Nice.
since I'm in the European pool, we've continued on without the North America pools. Um,
How dare you, sir?
I know. My third round match, I played against Charlotte Robertson.
Hmm.
She's really cool. She has a team that she has the uncommon Hulk, so it's not quite exactly what she really needs to do great things, but she does have a few things that make sense. Let me pull her team up real quick. One moment, please.
One moment, please. Man, I had something that I was gonna say in between there, and I totally forgot what it was. What it was?
Sorry, I just flooded the conversation with me. Just
It's all good, man. Do a shout out to Paul for watching, being in the chat with us, and Jazzy Mel. Hi, Mel. How are you? Are you doing some exercises while you're listening or watching us? She's always motivated me to go work out and stuff, and she wants me to do some runs with her. I
mm,
might do the superhero run. I'm still on the fence. Might do it.
I'm
I
definitely
just
not
suck at
doing
running. Oh, okay.
that.
All
Suck at
right.
running. You just run. How do you suck at it?
I suck at it, man. It's horrible.
Okay, so Charlotte, she has. I was kind of in good shape against her, so to speak, because she had the same exact basic actions that I had. She has surprise attack and investigation. Right when I saw that she had investigation, I thought, okay, everything's gonna be fine. I just need to go at my own tempo. Um, the first game, it it went like it went because I got Hulk out pretty quickly because I had two investigations, and if you have two investigations, you can pretty much
Yeah,
do
you
anything.
can buy anything,
Yeah,
buy all the things.
buy all the things.
Yep.
Um, she does have Nick Fury, so she can field when there's a villain. But I don't have any villains on my team, and I have the one,
Oh,
and I just didn't buy it because I
didn't
didn't.
buy it. Yeah. Don't want to help her out.
Yeah, she also has the uncommon Hela.
Hmm.
So that
Which
makes
one's that one?
it makes all other characters immortal.
Oh.
and then she also has Sif, the uncommon Sif that Sif gets +1/+1 for each immortal in the field, so she can get pretty fair. But without any Overcrush, because she did not get the Yarnborn uncommon. If she would have had Yarnborn, uncommon
You
Yarnborn,
would have got destroyed.
yeah, in an instant. Because she has investigation, surprise attack. That's all you need for that team. So game one, it went pretty well. I was able to get the rolls when I needed to and get the things fielded when I needed, and it just went smooth. I felt bad the whole entire time. I felt bad right when I saw in my opening pack that I had Common Hulk, because I didn't want it to seem like I gave it to myself, because I didn't. It was just what I drafted, and
so he says.
Oh my god! Don't even start that room.
Yeah, no, because I probably would have got a better pack if that was the case.
Yeah, I would have given you the Common Hulk, not myself.
Yeah, no, I did not get anything good, guys. If y'all look at my team, you can probably, yeah, this is definitely not fixed.
Yeah, he needed help finding a win con, and it's Chipmunks.
Yeah, it's Chipmunks. We're the Chipmunks.
And so the second game was really interesting, because I did my normal by investigation. She went through and she did buy the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And then next turn I bought the investigation. The next turn she buys 2 surprise attacks on her side. And I'm like, okay, she's trying to buy out all the surprise attacks to make it harder for me to win. So the next turn I have to buy 2 surprise attacks, and she's just like, well, there goes that plan.
So y'all both had the same actions?
Exactly the same.
Investigation. Oh man. I would have just forfeited. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. I mean, okay, I can there's too many actions. You're eventually gonna buy some. We just can't keep buying action dice at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I have uncommon Thor that pay 2 lightning, do damage.
They'll get a ping out. Yep.
So, I mean, I had many different ways of pinging things, and I could also just swing with big bodies, and they have to block. In fact, against Charlotte, I swung in with a 4-person field and just left Hulk back, and she let Hogan go through, and she blocked Hogan and let 4 sidekicks go through. So she took 6 damage.
Yeah.
And it's just,
I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You're going to take the damage from Hogan. You're taking that damage either way.
Yeah. If she didn't block Hogan, I was going to have lethal. So she had to block Hogan. She was down to 1 at that point.
Oh, it was just a matter of time.
Yeah. And then I had 2 surprise attacks in the bag, and that's how it goes. So
that's how Dice Masters go.
I felt bad about it, but I gotta play the. I gotta play.
Lie. You don't feel bad.
I do. I felt bad playing Yancey in the tournament. I feel bad about playing Hulk. If we ever have a Thor draft again, I think we might just ban Hulk.
No,
I don't know.
What if they get it out of the pack? Just don't draft it, or you just can't play it.
I don't know.
That's weird. I don't think you can ban a card in a draft.
True. You're right. It's too hard of a card to get around, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially in set where there's no blankers.
Yeah.
So you just gotta take it.
Hope you get that rare Billy Club and can roll it out of the field.
Yeah.
That's really all you can do, I think. Or get Shockwave and KO it on level 1. Yes.
You are correct, sir. You are correct.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
So while I was watching Robert's match, Dio Ramada was doing a live stream, and kind of wish I was able to watch the Dio Ramada stream, but I watched a rebroadcast of it, and it was really interesting. He was opening packs, talking about his move. So.
Oh. Nice. To the Metroplex.
Yeah.
To the north side, as the kids say.
I don't think anyone says that.
No one says that anymore.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
Yeah.
It's not a thing. Um,
Yep.
so welcome to North Texas,
Getting out of
Steven.
that wacko place.
Wacko. I'm actually headed to Belton next month for Belton Comic Con down there. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna see Kevin Eastman, my buddy Kev, as we call him. I met him last year, or is it that? Yeah, last year. It was awesome.
Sounds like such a there's gonna be like 3 folding tables for the Comic Con for a small town. That's what it sounds like.
You would think, but it was actually pretty big. They didn't have that many comic book artists this year. They're gonna have more.
Well, that's
So
good.
I'm looking forward to that. I got some cool art. I gotta work tomorrow, Steven, or else I would help you, sir.
Yeah, I've got to work 10 hours at my job, so
At the desk he's currently sitting at tomorrow, so he can't go.
I moved. You want to see while I'm at work what it looks like in front of the cam? That's it.
There it is. That's workstation.
Wow.
All right.
Oh man.
But yeah, actually, Belton Comic Con's pretty cool.
I've never been to a Comic Con. I've always wanted to, but I've always been, as the kids say, broke. So yeah.
You didn't have no cheddar.
I did not have any cheddar.
No ends.
All the ends and cheddar goes to Dice Masters at this point. So.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The Red Ranger is going to be there apparently, and Kino from Ninja Turtles 2. Ernie Reyes Jr.
Okay.
Just saying, want to go down there, check it out.
I wasn't too much into Power Rangers, honestly. So,
dude,
I always thought it was like too young of a show for me, and I'm only like, I think I'm a year or two older than you, so it obviously wasn't.
No.
Yeah.
No. Man, I don't know what we're gonna do with Power Rangers, Dice Masters.
Okay, Mister, I haven't seen any movie. I only see comic book movies.
And bad movies like The Big Lebowski. Unpopular opinion.
Oh my god, you didn't. We're not going to get into this discussion. We don't have time. No time. No time.
Not again. Yeah. That's when you're supposed to say that's just like your opinion, man.
What's funny is you're quoting the movie, but you say it wasn't that good. You quoted it on numerous occasions.
That's the thing. So many people like it that they quote the movie to me, so I know the quotes. So really ties the room together.
Oh yeah, at least I'm not a carpet peer.
Oh what?
Carpet.
Oh.
You just froze in the.
What a great story, Mark.
Oh my god.
That movie was better than The Big Lebowski.
Shut your butt.
Anyways. All right, this is getting off the rails.
So overall, the draft tournament, it's going pretty well. It's a little bit stressful making sure the matchups get out there on a personal level, but I think next time we have a draft pool like this, we're going to assign team leaders to take care of the match plays instead of just me handling all of it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, granted, it's not the hardest thing in the world. It just would be easier if someone could go to, hey, we need the matchups for this, and they could just talk to their team leader.
Yeah, everybody knows what's going on in their pool.
Yeah.
Or their pod, and just talk to that one person.
Yeah.
Keep track of it, get it going. That way you don't have to wait every week. You can get your pod done as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Unlike me, who makes everybody wait the last 2 weeks. I've been the last match the last 2 weeks. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I was telling my friends about running tournaments online, the friends that I play video games with. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, you want a match of a tournament that you put on. Interesting. And I'm like, look, the rules people are separate than me. Like, I set up the tournament. We have Shadow run the rules and everything like that. So I don't have anything to do with that. Like, we talked about basically what we wanted to do, but Shadow makes sure everything runs appropriately as far as rules. Yeah. So we did have a little bit of an issue with the tie rule come up. Mm-hmm. I felt super bad because Corey, super good dude, he actually tied. Hold on, where is it at? He tied Troy. Um, I feel bad because Corey Corey's had some bad beats online. I think Corey's a good player. It's just he's had trouble. He hasn't had trouble. He just hasn't gotten wins. I think it'll come eventually. I mean, it's just he tied Troy, and he would have had the win if we were going by the you win one game and then you go by life after that. But unfortunately, we're not. Um, I felt I felt awful. I couldn't sleep that night. That's how bad I felt about it, and I felt a little bit sick. But there's nothing the rules already set. We can't go back on it. We don't want to set that change up now. In future tournaments, we're going to look at that though. So
Yeah. Yep. I hate ties. I don't know how many times I've said it, but I'm not a fan of ties ever.
Every time we have a meeting about tournaments, Robert's like, I hate ties.
No ties. No ties. It's annoying.
But I don't want everyone to think that we're sitting here thinking of ways we can screw over the players. We're not. And
yeah, we're not. I only think of ways to screw over Chris. That's it.
That's true. That's true.
Nobody else.
But I felt awful. I literally felt sick, and I was talking to Ben and everything like that, and we were just discussing it, and I felt like a sleazeball because I was like, man, we had a discussion before the tournament went on, and I feel like such a jerk, but it's like we said the rules ahead of time, we all agreed upon it, and we set the rules out, but I mean, we can't change it now. I know in the 2-team takedown we changed things. Because that's such a new format, no one was ready for it, and it just came out of nowhere, and so people didn't really know what to do on it, and we had to allow people to change because it was just so crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, the next 2-team takedown tournament, there's going to be no changes because everyone knows what it is now, and if you don't, you can watch videos on Chris and Rob Game Room.
God, you're frozen. Am I frozen?
You were frozen. It's you. You're going at 30 frames a minute.
That's good.
All right. Just disconnect, reconnect real quick. All right. Well, Steven, you say you're waiting for those rares to be mailed out to you, but you're changing addresses, so I have no idea where your address is.
What are you talking about?
Steven said, "Hey Chris, still haven't gotten those rares I drafted in the draft pool. When are those being mailed out?" Oh my God, you're so laggy. Oh my God, Robert, don't leave me. Okay. All right, there we go.
And the back. All right.
You may want to drop your quality.
I don't know how to do that. I'm a quality person, so I can't do that.
Okay. So yeah, we can't change the rules. Sorry. I don't want to set a president's. Is that what am I saying it right?
Precedence.
Precedence. I can't talk.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. But I don't want to set an example of us just being wishy-washy about the rules.
Wishy-washy.
We have to have the rules be what they are. Sorry. Yeah. We're going to review it and go forward with other tournaments.
The rules are there. You have the rules before the tournament even starts. You get to review them. You should. It sounds tough, but I mean, they're there. You read them. If you want to join, you join. If you don't want to, no big deal. Those are just it's the way it is.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Do what?
We'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, and we're gonna have plenty of tournaments. Speaking of future tournaments, Golden Age. We've got a lot of questions about Golden Age. That is still in the works, guys. It is gonna happen. We're just trying to figure out some things, and we'll get that information out as soon as possible, either on the Discord or on the Facebook. We'll definitely be talking about it here on the streams. We're still working with Joe to try to figure out what we want to do. We're trying to get towards the end of the draft before we actually start putting anything out there.
Yeah, because we have the preliminaries for or I should say the Swiss rounds, and then we have the top cut. We'll most likely announce stuff after we get to top cut and start getting into actual like the championship rounds of the draft. And Joe's got a lot of things personally going on. That's why he hasn't been on So Joe's still very much part of this channel. We talk to him every week at least,
Yeah.
sometimes every day. So Joe's still with us. Joe still is very much wanting to do stuff with the channel, and we have lots of ideas going forward. That being said,
Mhm.
Brewers Corner is going to be a little bit harder because people's vacations and everything like that is going on right now. So I think I'm the only one that's like staying home, and it's not because
Mhm.
I'm more dedicated to the channel or whatever. It's just because I'm just stuck at home. So that's really all it is.
It's that ankle bracelet. You can't leave the house.
Shh! Don't tell anyone about that.
Oh man.
um.
I
So
was gonna say a spoiler for Ant-Man Wasp, but I won't.
yeah, don't, because
Y'all should go see that movie. It's really good.
I
His daughter is hilarious. I wanted to take her from the screen and bring her home and raise her as my own.
okay,
I loved her.
kidnapper.
Just saying, she is super cute. Loved it.
I'm sure
Really
all
good.
kidnappers have been. Yeah, they were super cute.
God. Oh my God.
I'm just putting it out there, Robert.
Jesus. That's not what I meant. Not what I meant, guys. Hashtag just saying. She's just super cute.
Okay. No spoilers.
I don't have any kids, so that one was the one to be like, man, if I had a kid, I would want that kid. That's the one. She's super funny.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Go see Ant-Man and Wasp. It's really good.
I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I
Yeah.
might have to check it out this weekend.
Do it.
If you come over sometime, we should go watch a movie next to my house. Granted, I live like a
Ooh.
million miles away from you.
You do. You really do. I have to wait for the tides to roll in
Oh,
or roll out. I don't know how it works.
I'll send
I'm
you a
not a
message in a
sailor.
bottle.
It'll get there. Calm down, Sting.
Oh my god! What?
Was that
Message
Sting?
in a bottle. Yeah, I know. It's just.
I think I only know that song because I think it was on Rock Band.
Did
Or
you stretch before you did that one?
I did. It was a stretch. That was
Oh.
good, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god. I'm off course now. Like,
You're welcome. You're welcome. We went from tournament talk, future tournaments, and
to Robert being a child abductor.
oh my god, I'm not an abductor. Not a no.
To
Not,
oh my
not.
god. Okay,
Anyway, reel it back in.
Okay, I need to.
Yep. Focus.
Okay. Okay. So, you
Follow
might be
my
wondering
voice.
where Ben is right now. Ben's getting ready for Can Nats. And I think he's just working. So, whatever. Ben
Yeah.
will be participating in the Can Nats. The guy, Laurier is
What?
going to be
What?
participating in it, and
Go Laurier.
yeah, I hope Laurier or Ben does really well in it. More Laurier than Ben, you know what I'm saying?
Hashtag Team Laurier. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay, so
And
if
all our Canadian friends, we hope you do really well.
yeah, and
We really do.
if you want to see any updates from that, Ben might chime in with a few things here and there. Just let us know how it's going. But you might want to just go to www.dm.north.com just to see see what Laurier has to say about what's going on. I'm sure he's going to give updates because he's pretty good about doing that, and
Yes.
it'll be really interesting because I don't want to see just a Yonti filled.
Mm.
Even though I was the douche in the online Nats that played it, but still.
You were that guy.
I also came in second.
Oh, tied for second. Technically.
Okay, tied for second, but second.
2A.
It's a young Ben Easy.
Benizi, Foshizi.
So I look forward to seeing things about that, and then yeah, the Golden Age shooting takedown. As soon as Joe's able to get on and talk with us more on the stream, we'll go over that more. And like I said, that'll be over Top Cut. And then we're also going to be having. Have we already discussed the tournament after that, or no?
We talked about Golden Age. We didn't talk about anything else.
Okay. Well, there's going to be another 2-team takedown after that.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
We're trying to wait for WizKids to release More stuff? Question mark.
Yeah.
Trying to let the whole entire world have the stuff before we move forward, but I don't know when that's gonna be. Um, don't have any idea of times on that. We've been hearing next month for since January, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the next month has not come apparently. But we'll be doing another
They
two
didn't.
team.
They never specified which next month it was going to be. So
Oh,
see,
they
that's how
got
they get
us.
you.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Um.
your fault for assuming.
Yeah. Very true.
And that is not a bash on WizKids. We were looking forward to a new product. We just wish we had it in our hands already.
Yes.
Yeah. We're fiending for it. Got the
Yes.
got the itch, man.
Give us the precious. Um,
I've been buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the meantime to satisfy that itch opening packs.
to a
So
game he's not gonna play,
no, I just
much to
got
the
them in a box.
much to the chagrin of your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin wants me to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not gonna do it.
By
It's
the
too
way,
expensive.
Robert, if you're interested in Yu-Gi-Oh content, his cousin, Part Time Famous,
Yeah,
uh, he has Yu-Gi-Oh game. Well, he's
he's
right
in
now.
box openings right now.
Yeah, he's about to do playing stuff for Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully he does that pretty soon because I think that would be awesome and legit.
Yeah,
I've never been
for
into
sure.
Yu-Gi-Oh, but Robert has recently gotten me into it.
I have opened his eyes to the dual world
Of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel
of
Links.
of the free game. No
Yeah.
money has been spent on this game. That's the only reason.
Yeah. So that's one thing. We haven't been doing that much Dice Masters lately because we're doing the draft event and it's been kind of hard to get out and do stuff for Dice Masters because we've got a lot of stuff going on. Um,
Yep,
but me and Robert have been playing Duel Links, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links online, and
pretty fun.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
I have a really ridiculous deck.
Oh my god, I hate it. It's one of those when it goes off, it's fantastic and amazing. If it doesn't, then you're kind of just a sitting duck at that point.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of played old school style. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh probably in 10 years, maybe 12 years. I sold my all of my cards that I had. I was in Yu-Gi-Oh from day one, and I sold all of my cards to the comic book shop that we go to that we play Dice Masters at in Duncanville. And if you're buying singles from there, you're probably buying my old cards. So yeah, I played the crap out of Yu-Gi-Oh. I never really had anybody to play with except my little brother, but we played it a lot, and I would always beat him, so that was fun. Um, played a couple of tournaments. I got destroyed. The people were douchers, and I didn't like them, so I never went back to actual tournaments. So
Yeah.
it
That's
is what it
the
is. And I like collecting cards, collecting things in general.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you do.
just see my closet's full of comic books.
You've set me up with Dice Masters from the collection that you had extra from the
Yeah, I
old
have
stuff.
pretty much a whole second set of Dice Masters.
He had a
I,
Chris set of Dice Master stuff for me.
yeah, nice and shiny right out the pack. But yeah, we're playing Duel Links. It's pretty cool. It's a free to play game. It's basically you can get it on your phone, you can get it on your computer, tablet. I think you can all link the same account together. Is that right?
And you could get it on ColecoVision. I don't know about that,
Oh,
but that would be funny.
your your Commodore 64. It's just a text adventure at that point. It's very time consuming. I don't suggest playing it that way.
um, I have this $100 phone from Metro, and this phone is dying. If you have an old $100 phone, I don't advise trying to play it on there because when it's trying to install it, it will lag out and die. So
Oh,
have it on a little bit more modern phone, and you're good to go.
yeah. I don't play it on my phone actually because I'm too lazy to try to figure out how to link things. I have it on my iPad,
Mhm.
but I just play it on my computer. It's
But
easier.
and you can link your different places that you play. You can link it to your account, so that is definitely something you can do.
Yeah, they start you with a pretty decent amount. Usually, these games, they try to get you with having to do in-game currency. You have to buy the packs and things like that, which you can use your own money if you want to. But they give you these jewels, and they start you out with a good hefty amount.
But
I've been playing it for over a year, and well, I haven't been playing it over a year. I installed it a year ago, and over a year ago, and I played it a little bit and forgot about it. And when I logged back in recently, when I started playing with Chris, I had all these jewels waiting for me. So I had a good 4,000 to 5,000 jewels. So I was able to buy all kinds of cards and everything and build the deck that I have. It's not that great, but hey, it's free.
Yeah.
It's something to play. So we can you can do friendly duels, you can do ranked duels, you can play the NPC characters, advance the story along if you want to. The
This
graphics
sounds
are
like a sponsored thing right now. It's not.
I'm, it's not. It's really not. Yeah, it's just something. Hey, this is the game room. It's not the Dice Masters only room. As much as we love Dice Masters, there's other games out there to play.
Yeah.
Especially if it's going to be slowing down. We try to do our tournaments and everything. And we just want to have fun and hang out with everybody. So that's just a way to do it.
If you guys want to play us or friend us on, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, just let us know and we'll start playing people or having just friendly duels or whatever. That would be very interesting if you guys get into that.
Yeah.
But right now we're just doing that for fun because it's. Yeah. I've also got some of my gamer friends into it too, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I kind of see how card games are played now."
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, like it's a lot better when you don't have to physically get the cards and make your decks, and everything's just all in one spot. Super easy and convenient. And if anyone has any other free to play games that that you can play against each other, let us know. We're all about it right now. Like I said, this is the game room. I throw up some drawing videos every now and then. That's what I do in my game room.
And so I've also been playing Diablo 3 because I've been playing that for a long time, but the season came out and I've been hitting that hard. Robert knows this because he gets annoyed because he's like, all right, we can't play Duel Links right now because you're playing stupid Diablo 3.
Yeah, so I'm just playing Ninja Turtles on my phone.
Oh my god.
It's another little game I play.
So I'm trying to push ladder right now on Diablo 3. People are probably like, okay, I'm not really that. Yeah, I'm not really all that high, but I'm playing it and it's fun.
Hey, let us know if you want to hear about Diablo 3 in the comments.
Said no one.
Said no, yeah. All right, Diablo 3. Or Yu-Gi-Oh! If you don't care about Yu-Gi-Oh! Let us know.
We're still gonna play it.
Yeah. It's free. Why wouldn't I play it?
Are you silly?
Yeah. I like the cartoon too, the anime growing up. Or I guess I was already an adult at that point, but I enjoyed the anime.
Yeah, don't try to play it up like you're so young.
Yeah, I know, right?
At the ripe old age of 23.
Hey, I had money back then to buy those things, so I was excited. Dang it.
Man. Oh my god.
And speaking of drawings, I recently did a drawing for our buddy Michael Ingledy. I'm gonna mail that out to him. I was gonna post the drawing video because I actually drew it. It's gonna be a Batman card. The Terror of Crime Alley, I believe, is the card from Free Comic Book Day. So I actually drew a thing for him, a scene from the 1989 Batman movie. It doesn't look fantastic or anything like that. I'm not saying that I'm an amazing artist, but I think it came out pretty cool. So I'm gonna send that out to him tomorrow, and as soon as he lets me know he lets me know that he got it, I'm gonna put the video up because I don't want the world to see it before he sees it. That's just how I want to do it. It's just
that's the kind of guy you are.
That's it. Yeah. So yeah, we're sending it out tomorrow, and the video should hopefully be up by Monday, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe sooner. If the mail gets it to him on Saturday, I'll put it out there Saturday.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it isn't like we have to. It isn't like we have to walk up to YouTube to put a video up. So that's what's kind of good about it. So yeah, we're just we're. Granted, we do a lot of Dice Master stuff. We're a variety YouTube channel, basically, for whatever we're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. The idea was to do multiple things when we started. Dice Masters is just the game that we love and the community that we love. So I mean, branching out to other things doesn't mean we're going to stop doing Dice Masters, but we don't want to just be, I don't want to say pigeonholed. That sounds kind of horrible, but we want to do other things. We like to have fun and play games.
We want to do what we want to do and let people know what we're doing.
Yeah.
If you're interested, cool. If you're not, hey, we'll hit you. We'll talk to you about something else some other time. It's not a big deal.
For sure.
So,
yeah.
So, what else did we want to talk about today? Oh, there's a little bit of a spoilers. We didn't really get too far into that
The
because
40K.
yeah, it was the 40K basic action cards. Let me see.
Yeah, I myself I read through the most recent one that Patrick put up.
Hmm.
Other than that, I didn't get through very many of them. I didn't honestly. I didn't look at any of them. I just want them to be out already. I want it to be in my hand. I'm tired of being teased that they're coming out. I just want them. Give them to me.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I'm kind of just done with the teases because it's like, okay, you can only tease me so much before I'm just like, okay, I don't need to kick the ball, Lucy. You know what I'm saying?
no,
And
I don't get that reference.
oh my, for Charlie Brown.
I did get the reference.
Okay, all right. So, granted, these cards look cool. The actions look cool. Let's hold some cards in our hands. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Put them in your hands.
Yeah. So Dice Coalition has a wonderful write up. Patrick did a good job, and everyone over at Dice Coalition did a good job. Go to Dice Coalition, check out that. You can check out our tournament. You can, and I'll be participating in hopefully Dice Mayhem's online UK tournament. It's going to be a little bit wonky for me because it's UK times, but I'm going to try to do that, and I just want to try to be involved as much as I can with everyone's stuff that they got going on, and I don't have anything going on, so if I can, I will. Robert's got a whole lot more things going on that he can't do a lot of that stuff, but he tries. So
Yeah, I try. I do what I can.
so um, so
Reading through the chat here. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
yeah, it's just yeah. So yeah, and also Troy Miller, he is now the liaison between online tournaments and Dice Coalition. Troy Miller's super cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's been
Yeah, he
involved with
is.
all of our tournaments. So,
Yep.
um,
Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes, and Steven's been involved with all the tournaments, and Truby just
Yep.
got involved this time, and Joe is pretty much helping us with all the tournaments now too. So it isn't just me and Rob, and I do appreciate when people say we appreciate Chris and Rob for doing blah blah blah. It's not just us; it's many
It's not
people.
just us. It's everybody. It's a lot of people that come together to make all of these tournaments work, and we appreciate everybody.
Hmm.
Everybody that joins, everybody that helps, and yeah. So when Chris says it's not us, it's really not us.
Yeah.
It's not. It's everybody. It's especially not me because I don't do anything except show up. I'll give my input here and there. I talk to Chris on his own. Off to the side here and there, we'll have conversations randomly throughout the day. But for the most part, when it comes to organizing everything, it's all Chris and
or
everybody else.
or I wake you up.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I message him when I think he's up, and he's like, "All right, I was asleep." I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll let you go." He's like, "No, I'm awake now."
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like such a douche when I do that, but it happens. So, do you guys have anything else you want to talk about or anything like that? Post a question to us right now. You can ask us anything. Anything.
J-Biz talking about his bad rolls.
Oh my god.
They weren't that bad. Okay, they were kind of bad.
They were
When you
pretty
needed them,
bad.
they didn't show up. Yeah.
Robert, you should give him the stare like we talked about in the beginning before we went live.
The intense stare.
Yeah. Oh. Look into your soul.
Was that it?
That was
that
it. That was, I
That was
believe,
the
those
one.
blue steel.
One shot.
Oh my god. Anything. Yes, Mel. Anything. Anything related to us or just
That's a very broad brush. He doesn't mean anything.
yes. Anything.
Almost anything. Oh my god.
Anything.
Ask Chris how he felt about his beard after he shaved it off. Instant regret.
So it's been a long time since I've shaved my face. When I applied for my job that I've had for like 2.5, 3 years now? Yeah, about 3 years. I shaved it off then so I could look presentable. And then after after I got the job, they said you can have your beard. We don't care. And I was like, oh, sweet. I wish I'd have known that. I wouldn't have shaved it off. And
They're like, please grow a beard.
so, and I always like joke with my wife that I'm gonna shave off my beard. She doesn't. She thinks I look too young when I shave my face. That ain't a problem anymore. I don't look that young anymore in my face. I lost the baby face.
Yep.
I was shaving it. I tried to do it in all one continuous thing, and after I got to like right about here and all the hair was off, I was just like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. But more than half the hair was off, so I was like, all right, we got to just go with it. And then I just
This
finished
is
up.
my life now.
And then I just clean shaved, and I had a 5 o'clock shadow right after I shaved, and I shaved pretty close. And I guess I'm just a hairy facial dude now.
That's gonna be your life.
Yeah, and I wish I
Yep.
could hide my double chin, but
Should have worn a scarf or a turtleneck.
a spider
There you
neck.
go. Just get a dice bag and
It's a spider neck.
there you go. Were you in a Dice Masters accident?
Yeah. I rolled snake eyes.
Oh, that's the worst.
So, it doesn't look like anyone's asking anything. So, do you have anything else you want to talk about, Robert? Or
No, I do. Like I said, drawing should be coming out Monday. I appreciate everybody that watches them and likes them and leaves comments. That one should be out on Monday. I got a whole bunch in the old log here that I want to just put out. Probably a good 4, maybe. So those are going to come out randomly whenever we have a slow week, maybe, or I just might put them out every week. The thing for me is I don't want to commit to one every week and then what happened to them, or maybe people hate them. Let me know if you hate them and I'll stop doing it.
I think they're good.
Drawing,
If people don't like
thanks,
it, they don't like it. Who cares?
thumbs down. Don't give us a thumbs down. Don't ever do that. That's mean.
Give
Always
us a
thumbs
give us a thumbs down if you want. It's interaction.
I do have a blank Wonder Woman card that I could draw, and it could be Dice Masters related.
Oh,
So maybe do that.
That would be
We'll
interesting.
see.
I have an
Yeah.
extra one of those. I think.
Do you?
Yeah. It's.
I'm-
I have the non-blank one and the blank one, so I could give you the blank one if you want to draw on it. It's up to you.
Okay.
So I think that's gonna do it. So yeah, we're just living our life, playing. And if you guys want to see me play games while I'm playing them, like D3 or something like that, I might post them. But if it's not interesting,
Did you want to talk about D&D?
I kind of was wanting to wait a little bit, but we
Okay.
can.
Wait, no. Spoiler alert. Teaser for next time.
Possible next time.
Possible. Okay.
I
I don't know how to play D&D, so
I barely know how to play D&D, but I loved it. Okay, backstory here. The last time I played D&D type thing, the GM, he set out how we could play our characters and what we could do, and I saw Pyromaniac for my mage, and it added +2 initiative, and I was like, oh, I can't pass that up. So I did, and it was a multi-month campaign that we're going to get together every week and play. Well, the first day we're playing, we go across a wooden bridge. I had to roll every so often to not burn the bridge down. I rolled a 1. I burned that thing to the water, and we all died in a campaign that was supposed to last months.
How far did you get into that campaign? Was it day 1?
20 minutes.
What did you do after that? Did y'all just restart?
No, the campaign's over.
Everyone was just like, you're out of the group. We can never play with you again.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was the
man.
last time I played. So probably the GURPS D&D group did not invite me back after that.
Aw.
I'm the jerk that burned the bridge that killed everyone.
Jeez, dude.
So
That's why we can't have nice things.
That's why we can't have. Now on, I'm not.
Light them on fire.
I'm not going to try to get more initiative than what I need, because that was just ridiculous. Because
All this is Greek to me right now.
At one point later on in the campaign, you would be able to roll off your bad thing from doing it. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll get to that point and I'll just get rid of it. I'll pay what I have to, whatever it takes. I paid with my life and the lives of my party.
Jeez. Well,
So
that sounds fun.
I hope to get into more shenanigans with D&D online. I think that would be fun.
That's awesome.
So, all right. Well, we're thinking about playing online, and we got a few people. We're talking to Chris Clubb. He's trying to put together something on Roll20, and we're going to be playing with him. And I asked him if and when we do actually play, which it might be a couple months or a month away, if I can stream it. And he said it should be fine. So
cool. I will try to join it. I would like to join it just so I can have a D&D experience. I've never played D&D in my life, other than I think I have a video game of it, which is not actually anything like D&D. It's just called D&D. So
licensing agreement to put it out.
But yeah, we'll see.
I'm super excited about that. But yeah. All right. You want to take us out?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So that's going to do it for us here at Chris and Rob Game Room. Check us out on Facebook or Twitter and join our conversations on Discord. The links to each are in the description below. Also, last but not least, be sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for hanging out.
See you later, everybody.
Bye, guys.